Today on the American Truck Podcast, World of Warcraft is being played with a Dancepad, the Automatron DLC for Fallout comes out March 22nd, and a Chinese mining company wants to buy Runescape. Hello and welcome to the American Truck Podcast with Andrew C.
And Jefferson B.
Smash!
And Freelance Gamer. So, speaking of Smash, I got a little story that I didn't tell these guys about, and everyone's going to hear this about the same time. Today, I went, this is a little random story of what happened to me today at work, and I wanted to see I want to hear the reactions, and see some of the reactions of my colleagues. Why do you stop fully?
It's a large vehicle, sir.
It's a video, anyway.
Truck.
Alright, so, I went to the store today to pick up a corned beef, because tomorrow, the day of this podcast recording, tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day.
Yum.
Yep. So I went to Safeway with a coworker, and then we took a Lyft, which is similar to an Uber. Actually, it's the exact same thing. So, my coworker gets in on the left side, and I go to get on the right side. The driver doesn't notice I'm there. As I'm about to get in, the driver starts to pull away. His door is open. Mind you. Alright, I'm done with this. Bye, Jeff!
Bye!
Pulling forward.
Oh, that's how it's gonna be.
Anyway, and then, so as he's pulling forward, I look down and realize that he just ran over my foot.
Oh!
So, I had my right foot ran over by a Lyft driver in a very, very tiny vehicle, smaller than a Prius. And I'm gonna say this now. I'm perfectly fine. I didn't go to the hospital, and nothing wrong. Like, I don't have any pain, numbness, redness, swelling, nothing.
What footwear were you wearing?
I was wearing Etnies skateboard shoes. I was not wearing my boots. No, I just got in and I followed Mike Greening's example and said, "Oh, sorry about that."
Sorry about the fact that he ran over your foot.
Correct. That was my first reaction.
That's so great.
Wow.
So I was curious to hear and see some of the reactions for that, and I thought that would be an interesting little tidbit. I was tempted to use that as the excuse of, I'm not doing the podcast, my foot got ran over by a Lyft driver today. But I held against it because, again, like, I walked home, I've walked around, I've had no problems, I ran upstairs multiple times today at work afterwards.
This just goes to show the effectiveness of a Prius.
It wasn't a Prius, it was something, it looked like a...
Like a little fuel efficient.
It was a little fuel efficient piece of shit. It could have been a Fiesta. I think it might have been a Fiesta, actually.
Yeah, because
I actually really... This is sad, because I kind of like the Ford Fiesta, especially the hatchback model.
Why would that be sad? It's one less thing you have to worry about. Will not crush the foot of others.
I saw one the other day that wasn't...
Thrown off the
It was like
highway,
silver.
by a
Most Ford Fiestas are bright orange or neon green.
See, I've seen them in red before.
Or
This
red,
one was
yeah,
white.
like a bright red.
Like fire
This
engine.
was a white car, so...
It had the
I mean,
mustache
like
on
I said, I saw one.
Yep.
I saw one in silver the other day, and so it's not like it's unusual. It's not doesn't exist. But I'm like, I've never. It looks so weird because I've only seen them in neon green and
This is gonna
fire
sound
engine
weird.
red.
Can I say a random thing too?
Sure.
Alright.
So I just today of the recording, I bought a 2DS and it has a whole bunch of updates. I'm like a good a ways from the internet that I'm barely getting it, but my DS has to be 6 feet up from the ground to actually connect to the internet. So I had to stand up, hold it while it's updating.
That's obnoxious.
I kind of almost wish I had a
stupid
picture of
networking
this.
problems 101.
Indeed, very much so. Let's go ahead and get into some news here.
Yeah, past the personal day.
So I discovered a thing here with it's called Dancecraft.
Wait,
is,
like Minecraft?
No, Dancecraft. It's a challenge where you play World of Warcraft with a dance pad.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Woo!
So all of your controls have to be controlled by 1 or 2 dance pads.
So 2 dance pads, you probably have what? In between, if it's up, down, left, right, middle directional, you have 10. And then if you have the rest of them, it could be a 18, because you would have diagonals.
Right.
So 18 buttons is WAD, because I'm assuming you won't need S often. No, No, you could do it if you're really fast, or you could theoretically. I mean, with certain classes that are a little less intensive in the amount of skills, like mage, let's say, you might be able to get away with just one, because you would have what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you need left, right, up, and then 6 abilities. That's almost your standard rotation for a Frost Mage in WoW.
And I mean, it's not so much a like, can you be competitive, but also a can it be done? And apparently, this can be done, which I think is just really cool.
So there's a guy on Twitch who's doing this right now. His name is Rudism, if you want to look him up. And his goal is to get to level 100 in WoW.
Ooh.
Using nothing other than a Dancepad.
One Dancepad?
Is he using heirloom gear?
I think he's using 2. No, you're not allowed to use heirloom gear. You're not allowed to use a lot. There's a large subset of rules about it, what you can and can't do. And you have to also play on a PvP server.
Okay.
So he's on he just finished day 10 of it. And fancy a guess what level he is.
Day 10? I'm going to say 25.
Okay.
I'd give him level... Honestly, I'd give him 60 to 70.
Well, you're right. He's 62. Level 62 was where he finished on day 10.
In 10 days, I could see it because the first 60 levels of WoW, because of Cataclysm, are actually easier to level through. And then you get to Burning Crusade, and me and Andrew C. and Uber Shadow know all about how that goes.
But I saw the last bit of his stream.
You would be jumping.
His last bit of his stream of day 10 was him getting repeatedly sniped by someone.
Oh.
So he would run a little bit and then get sniped. He'd run a little bit and be sniped.
That's cheap.
Well, that's why the level 60 plus area sucks. It's because you're fighting with that the whole time.
Yeah, there's a lot of condensed. You can only go to one area. There's only one starting area for both factions, and it's the same starting area. And then it diverts and like deviates a little bit.
Yeah, it's bad. It's not a fun.
I mean, it sounds really fun as a viewer.
It's hilarious.
So is he's streaming this on Twitch then?
Yes.
Dang. You know, we've seen a lot coming out of Twitch this week. Do we want to skip over to some of the newer stuff that's going on Twitch? I did want to mention one more thing about this. This guy also has done a couple other unique playthrough type things. One of them was he played CSGO with a Guitar Hero controller. And he played Mirror's Edge with a racing wheel.
What?
Sure.
Yep. So
why not?
So
sounds great.
This is his niche, right there.
All right. Yeah.
What's his? Do we know any stats on like how many people are watching him?
I think I saw it was like 1,000.
So there's a community.
Yeah.
He's got people, and I am on my side.
Yeah, he's got a decent community of people watching him. So.
Bummer. Roll onto my side.
Yeah, we move on to some other news here. Fallout 4 DLC, the Automatron one, because we know there's multiple DLCs that'll be coming out over the next month or two.
I want my sexy Russian robot!
That was confirmed that it will come out March 22nd.
I thought you were confirming the sexy Russian robot.
Is Tuesday. No. I mean, that's up to Dr. Ubershadow whether he wants to do or not.
If they have a sexy Russian accent.
What if they don't?
What if it's a dude?
No, because it says you can change.
It's like I would say it's a very suave.
In the trailer, they had a female voice, and then during like halfway through the trailer, it had a robot-y voice and different range of voices.
How that changes, yeah.
As Jefferson B was trying to allude to earlier with the newer Twitch stuff, Twitch has actually said that they're going to launch, and I think they already have launched, a cooking channel.
That's cool.
It's going to host 24-hour, 7 days a week cooking shows.
So it's like the Food Network,
but
on
probably
Twitch.
without commercials, or less commercials.
Well, because Twitch has their own
built-in plus no commercials
platform.
Yeah, with AdBlock you would have no commercials.
Correct.
That's true. Although, I mean that's kind of a for now kind of thing. I always look at AdBlocks as like it's good for now.
I mean, it's also an evolving AdBlock's also an evolving product that, as the ad companies circumvent the ad blocker, they
no, it's a cat and mouse game for sure. I've been looking more and I really should just take the plunge for it. Good block. So instead of throwing ad revenue into the pockets of ad companies, you throw it at charities instead. And it's like, I'll watch an ad for a charity. Sure, I'll let a banner ad slip through if it means that, that money isn't going into the hands of an advertiser.
Right.
Just as a silent act of rebellion.
See, the thing that I always appreciate, and a lot of other people have agreed with, a good example would be Nerdcube. He said that he could care less if you block ads on his videos, as long as if you like his content, you're supporting him through some other means.
Absolutely. And
so
I think
if you're donating to someone's Patreon monthly and you're helping fund their job, then he could care less if you're gonna block the ads.
Or even if you just tell 10 other people and they watch, and then like one third of them doesn't use it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But there's something of value to with YouTube, at least, of if you like a YouTuber and you want them to keep doing what they do, the best way to do that is to watch their videos with ads on.
Absolutely. However, I've heard somebody do the math, and if you were to watch somebody's YouTube content with the ads on, or I should say, if you were to watch it with an ad blocker and donate a single $1 per month to someone's Patreon campaign, you are doing, I think it's 8 to 10 times more for them.
Oh, yeah.
Off of your single $1.
Oh, yeah, easily, because
ad revenue is such a small percentage of every YouTuber's revenue stream right now.
It really is. But obviously,
I biked up there.
Ad revenue does increase over time.
Yeah.
So if you get paid directly by your viewers through a Patreon service or similar, or even direct donation too, because that's a thing.
That is a thing. It's still a thing.
But anyway, that's enough about that random things. Other Twitch news here is apparently they want to make it easier for people to build streaming support into their games.
Oh yeah, isn't that coming out with the new Amazon game developers platform?
It is, and Twitch is also trying to make it so that it's easier for other platforms to get their streaming service built right in. So they're definitely trying to push all that access to Twitch.
Awesome.
In very necessary news to the Hearthstone players, the new deck slots have finally unlocked, which gives you 18 deck slots now.
We also see a new hero coming in. It's a Blood Elf Paladin, and also a new card pack is coming out.
Now, the interesting thing about that new hero, the only way you can unlock said hero in Hearthstone is by playing up to level 20 in WoW.
See, this gives me almost enough reason to start playing WoW.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
So I should just have... Sweet, I play a Paladin Murloc deck at the moment, and I get to use a new character. Awesome.
Yep. I feel like I should open up a WoW account just to get to level 20 now.
And that's...
And you know what the best part is? Up to level 20 is free.
Yep.
Sweet. I love it when things are free.
But that's the whole point, is to hook you on it.
They'll get you.
So that way you continue paying them.
It's like drugs, man. Good to know.
Anything to get you on the hook.
Sure.
Let's see. So, one more bit of things here. There's a Square Enix Easter surprise box.
That's cool.
That's coming out. That's available now through March 20th. So you're just about running out of time to be able to get that. It's going to be $10, and you'll get $80 worth of Square Enix games.
Any clues to what those games might be?
No. Surprise.
Didn't think so. Oh yeah, I guess it is a surprise.
It's like it's kind of like Humble Monthly basically, but it's a one-time holiday surprise. They also did a similar thing for Christmas, I believe, from what I was seeing.
Oh, that's cool.
So there's that. If you are particularly interested in Square Enix games, you can get a smattering of them for $10.
Hitman, Mirror's Edge, all kinds of lovely titles.
And now in a what? There's a Chinese mining company, like actual metal mining, like real world mining.
Like iron.
Yeah. And
steel.
Yeah, exactly. Real, actual mining. They want to buy RuneScape. And the parent company Jagex for some reason.
Like the whole thing?
Yeah. No one knows why.
Why?
It's really odd.
That is really odd.
I mean, yeah, there's in-game mining, but I mean, that's not the same.
I mean, I can appreciate somebody who wants to diversify their platform as a company.
But that's a weird diversification.
This is quite the diversification.
I mean, it's one of those things that, like, what are you just trying to get into that microtransaction business right there? It's too lucrative, apparently. We got to get totally irrelevant companies in on buying the game companies.
If I can convert my RuneScape gold into shares of real gold, I'll take it.
I mean, you can. There's a lot of forums for that and things, and it's not exactly legitimate, but
that's. Do you know a guy? Can you hook me up?
I might be a guy.
That's the other kind of Chinese mining.
Oh.
Yeah, it's actually, when I first heard about that, I thought that's what it was. I'm like, oh, gold farmers. No, it's a metal mining company. Why?
I don't know.
Yeah. I was like, huh. Okay, that's interesting. But that's all I got for today. This is the end of the news. I'm glad that we made it through this podcast because we had a wicked storm brewing up here, so I thought the power might go out again. So thankfully we made it all the way through.
Huzzah!
But if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button down below, or also you can hit that subscribe button if you really like us, and you can show that way. And also perhaps leaving a comment and heading over to Reddit where you can upvote all of our posts, or just one, perhaps this one maybe.
Downvote us. Doesn't matter.
That's fine, you can do that too.
What's the Reddit link?
That would be reddit.com/r/ghostinc.
Ghost INC.
That's correct. That's where we'll be. And,
Ghost INK would be about paranormal writing, I would think.
Could be. You never know.
Paranormal pens. I don't know. It's a thing.
Very possible. But we will see you guys in the next one.
Whee!